for a second.
There is always some sense of security in working in a job that you know is always hiring. That no matter what, or no matter what time of year, whether you're an LN, an RN, a CNA, or a mechanic, or a carpenter, there is no greater comfort than knowing that no matter what, that job is always going to hire you, or that job is always in need of some form of hiring. So all you have to do is probably go through a little update of training, or do a little refresher, and then this job is all yours. In this day and age, there's always some type of, I wouldn't say hack, but the training nowadays to get a job isn't that long anymore. So it's either 6 months to do this, an 8-week training for this, a 6-week training for that, and then boom, you have your qualifications and the job is all yours. With that being said, I'm the type of person that has convinced myself that working a job or having a stable job is like putting fun on the back burner. So I've had it set in my mind that if I was going to choose a career, I have to choose a career that was actually fun. And like I mentioned in my last video, or as I'm becoming of age and understanding certain things and prioritizing what's more important to me, I'm really starting to reconsider the things that I think. So for this episode, for the last episode, it was passion versus stability. Before this episode, it isn't a career that's always me. For the longest time, the career path that I've always chosen was warehouse. Now, I'm a hard worker. Unfortunately, my longevity at a job just sucks. And you want to go outside?
Water.
Huh?
I need water.
Okay, well, we just got outside. If you go in the house, you staying in the house. And I'm not going there right now. Stability, I've discussed picking a career that's always going to hire. Now, with those two things in mind, then I have to ask myself, how far am I really planning on shooting if I do stick to a career that offers me stability? When you're there and you're just in a cubicle with everyone else, do you not have a sense of desire to shoot higher in the ladder? So it's nice to be able to work in a cubicle, but sorry, this grass is tickling me. But do you feel like maybe instead of working in the cubicle with everybody else, I should shoot to be the manager, or I should shoot to be a part of the supervisor or even member of leadership team? Is this not something that we don't consider? That's like somebody, like, he's just bored. So he's gonna make that noise like throughout the whole video. If you don't like it, you can click off. If not, that's what he's going to do. Sacrifices that come with trying to shoot for a better position. There are factors that I heard or see during story times or even witnessed with my aunt at one point in time, that if you were going to be a manager or if you were going to move higher up, there's different things that you have to consider. Now, just because you can move higher up here, you might have it here in wherever you're located at, then suddenly the department is going to close down, but they're open in Texas. So now it's either you're going to lose your job or you're going to move all the way to Texas. So now you have to lose family. You have to relocate. You got to get your kids figured out in school. That's one thing. Or if you do decide to stay and switch the department, you went from not having to take your work at home to actually having to take your work at home, and now you're definitely burnt out because you're working at work and then you have to take your work at home, but then you also want to be a part of the family, or whether you don't have a family and you're just single, now you have to sit in the house and all this free time that you worked hard in your life, and you postpone having kids, you postpone having a serious relationship so you can have free time and enjoy yourself, and now you can't enjoy yourself because now you took your work too seriously. Like, oh my God. When I tell you that I'm really thinking, I'm not 100% covered all spectrum, but I do understand that, like I said, I'm getting older in life and I have to really start thinking. And baby, when I'm thinking, and I don't know how much of that really sounds fun for me to do. But the stability seems important. Again, this is, are you marrying for love or are you marrying for money, bitch? Like, which one are you about to do? That's all I have for you today. That's all I noticed. That is all I want to give to you today to consider, as you also are a woman or man moving into your 30s. How serious do you want to redirect your life from wherever you're at to wherever you want to be. If you like what you see today, feel free to follow me here on YouTube, or you can check me out on any of these social media platforms for any Thanksgiving clips. I'll see you in the next one.